It has become a full-blown attack on the government of Grenada following the resignation of Warren Newfield as Grenada's ambassador at large and consul general to Florida in May. True Blue Developments, whose principal is Warren Newfield, says they have filed claims that the nearly finished luxury condo resort has been targeted by government to squeeze the project into failure. Attorney for True Blue Development, Max Simrod, claims that the Grenadian government, within a short span of 4 months, began restricting the US $99 million budget for the Kimpton Kawana Bay resort.
The government cut off funding over 3 steps starting in December of 2020, and it did it based upon changing the conditions for the project that had been in place since 2017. And what we have requested from ICSID, which is the World Bank Arbitration Forum, is damages. We haven't stated an amount, but basically we're talking about tens of millions of dollars.
True Blue and the other claimants also accuse the government of a number of treaty breaches.
And then in December of 2020, the government sent a letter saying they were withdrawing the budget because of what they called discrepancies. So for 5 months, we tried to find out what the discrepancies were. They wouldn't say anything about that. Meanwhile, they continued to restrict funding by saying that the funds that we're getting from the CBI program could only be used for construction when the budget had all sorts of development costs in it. And then they stopped processing the applications of CBI applicants, which then cut off the funding. So basically killed the project.
The attorney at law, who has almost 50 years of experience in the field, believes they have a strong case against the government of Grenada.
It is really hard to understand what the government did, and their explanations don't make any sense, and are easily disproven from the records of the finance ministry itself. So something else is going on here. We don't know what it is. We will dig into it. We will find out. At least that's our history. And so we're feeling confident at the moment.
GBN on Friday reached out to Press Secretary Philomena Robertson, who says the government of Grenada has not received any documentation from the International Center for the Settlement of Investment Disputes pertaining to this. She adds the government has received a copy of a request for arbitration. However, there is no ICSID case number assigned to that. And again, government has received nothing directly from ICSID on any matter relating to Kimpton Kawana Bay Resort. The press secretary notes that the acting CEO of Grenada's Citizenship by Investment Program is quite surprised by the action, since both parties have been engaged in cordial and constructive discussions. I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.